So I just wanted to ask you, when did you first hear of Nisargadatta Maharaj?
When did I first hear? I read about him in the Ashram magazine, Mountain Path.
Mountain Path, right.
I read an article about him written by Susan, I forget her name.
Jean Dunn or no? Jean Dunn?
Yeah, sorry, yes, Jean Dunn.
Yes.
Quite right. Yes.
Uh-huh.
An article written by her about him.
Yes.
About the book I Am That.
I Am That.
So when I read that, I got the book, I Am That, read it over the weekend, and then I went and saw
Yes.
it.
And what year was that?
Oh, that was 1978. 1978.
And how did it feel when you first walked into Maharaj's place? Did you have any particular feeling at that moment?
No, because I was interested in the subject for many years.
Of course.
So, the very first I was impressed by what he had to tell me.
Yes. And in the book I Am That, is there something that really impressed you?
Oh yes, yes indeed. It made a deep impression on me.
Yes. Anything specific that really grabbed you, that really made a strong impression from I Am That?
No, nothing particular.
Nothing
the
in particular.
whole thing.
The whole thing.
You see, because you remember, by that time I had read a lot.
Yes.
So the only thing is what Nisargadatta said was sort of confirmation of what I had already said.
Yes.
What I had already known.
Yes. And when you went to see him the first time,
Yeah.
besides you loved what he said,
Yeah.
was there any kind of personal connection that you felt with Maharaj?
Not really, no.
No, not really.
No.
In your interactions with him, did you feel, how can I say, was it confronting for you? Was it, besides confirming, was it confronting? Were there light bulbs that went off?
I could feel that he liked me.
You see that he liked you. Right, right. And how often did you go?
Oh, every morning.
Every morning?
Every morning.
Yes. From 1978 until
3 years,
till he
almost
died?
3 years.
Almost 3 years, yes.
Right.
And when did he ask you to, I remember when I was there, there were other translators. When did he start asking you to kind of, translate?
About 6 months.
About 6 months?
After about 6 months.
Yes. And so you translated every morning or on occasion or?
No, it depends. I did many times.
Yes.
Sometimes Mullah Patan would
Yes.
translate or someone.
Yes.
But I think Maharaj could see that the foreigners preferred when I was speaking.
Right.
Probably because the others, Mullah Patan, they were not very familiar with foreigners.
Yes.
Whereas in my banking career, and I was more conversant. I spent 3 years in London.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, I studied for 3 years
In London?
in London.
Yes.
So the way the foreign culture was known to me,
Yes.
and the way I spoke English perhaps helped them. So the Maharaj could see that when I did the translation,
Yes.
the foreigners liked it.
They liked it, yes.
So he would ask me to do that as often as he could.
Yes. And in your understanding of Maharaj's work, what is the real core for you of Maharaj's work? The essence?
The essence of it, you see, he was, I am that.
Yes.
That his essence of it was that every human being is fundamentally the soul.
Yes.
The impersonal consciousness
Yes.
identified with each body, mind, organism
Yes.
as a separate entity, which is the ego.
Yes.
So basically, every ego is fundamentally the soul,
Yes.
which is the impersonal consciousness.
Yes.
Or you could call it whatever you like.
Mm-hmm.
Primal energy,
Yes.
impersonal consciousness, awareness, whatever it is, that has identified itself with each body, mind, organism and a name,
Yes.
name and form,
Yes.
as a separate entity, as the ego.
Mm-hmm.
That was his focal point.
Yes. Now, when he would make a statement, for example, he seemed to have stages. Sometimes he would say, hold on to the I am and let go of everything else, or hold on to your beingness, or stay in the beingness. How did you understand that?
Staying in the beingness
Yes.
would only mean not to get involved in your personal identity.
Yes.
That is the point.
Right.
But you see, that is what Maharaj's point.
Yes.
You are that.
Mm-hmm.
So I heard him all that. My own problem was, all right, I accept. I am the source. Fundamentally, I am the source.
Yes.
You are the source. He is the source and she is the source. My problem was, which I had to deal with myself.
Yes.
My problem was knowing that I am the source and you are the source. How do I live my life and be happy?
Yes.
That was my perspective, which was not Nisargadatta's perspective.
No.
मी आहे माझ्या ध्यानात नसताना मला कसला भ्रम नव्हता कबूल की तुम्ही ध्यानात तुम्ही येण्याच्या मला भ्रम होता का?
So there was the general teaching. I'm trying to repeat it back to make sure that I understand for everybody. So there was the general teaching like don't identify, stay in the beingness,
Yes,
and all of that,
yes,
which was a general teaching for everybody.
yes.
But he never, I remember,
You
he
remember?
never, ever spoke about like how to live your life. And that was almost of not
Yes.
interest.
ध्यानाचं म्हणजे हे
देवा माझ्याकडे
don't ask me a practical question. No, it is not conveyed to him fully.
ह्याच्या जातीचे आहेत ते देहाच्या जातीचे आहेत मी देहाच्या जातीवर बोलत मागत असू वाटल्या बसण्याचं जा
साधनेबद्दल म्हणते
साधन नाही साधन नाही तसं आहे तसं विना विचार राहा
Don't ask me practical
शब्दाचा
things.
उपयोग करू नको
Do you feel gratitude? Do you feel some kind of something
Oh,
towards Maharaj?
gratitude arises at that time.
Yes.
Therefore, the very first week, when the gratitude arose, and there was nothing I would not do for Maharaj.
Yes. That's what I was getting
So
to.
I did a lot of service for Maharaj, whatever Maharaj needed.
Yes.
I gave him donations to the best of my ability,
Yes.
which was an expression of my gratitude.
Yes. So how do you, at this point, see the legacy of Nisargadatta? Or what do you see, or do you see a legacy at all?
That fundamentally, every human being, every ego is fundamentally the source.
Yes.
Why? Because the source is all there is.
Yes.
Source is the only reality.
Yes.
Therefore, every human being fundamentally is the source.
Yes.
But the important point to remember from my point of view is that every single human being is fundamentally the source.
Yes.
Therefore, neither I can do anything as an entity, the other cannot do anything as an entity. Only doer can be the source.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay? You see? Seeking enlightenment. Why? That is my main point. Why are you seeking enlightenment? What's the purpose of enlightenment? Okay?
No translator and translation.